is us. This is a Lion Pond Beats production. This is a Lion Pond Beats production.
The best live stream in the city.
The Signal 27 Show. Signal 27 Show.
The best live stream podcast in the city.
Some women
What's going on, y'all? This is the Signal 27 Show.
Just keep pushing through.
We are back. And you motherfuckers just keep talking through the introduction.
Go ahead
Y'all
on
are
now.
some
I hear you.
ignorant mother... Okay. Hey, listen, I want to thank you all for tuning into the show. This Sunday, we are back. A little somber. This week, we're going to pay homage where homage is due. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. We are Jacksonville's #1 live comedy podcast. This week, we have a special guest that's in the audience with us, Miss Comedian Jarrell. Say, hey, Miss Jarrell.
What's up, y'all? This is Ma coming at you.
Hey, yeah, that's Ma coming at you. Right next to her is none other than comedian David Emmanuel. That's in the house right there. What's up, David?
Hey, family.
Yo.
27 family.
That's right. And you see me, I'm here, but the missus, she's not here this week. You know what I'm saying? She's at work getting daddy his money. You know what I'm saying? I love you, baby. I don't want to get fucked up now.
You
know
got the power.
You know what that sound is.
Right, that's right. And to the right of me, you see her. She's in the house. This is Miss Harriet Tubman, a.k.a. comedian Claudine. She's about to go ahead and do right by us and be Miss Harriet and free all of these uppity niggas. Free these niggas, you know? And to the right of him, that's our designated Caucasian brother right there. That is none other than comedian.
What's up, white boy?
Fabler. The Fabler comedian or
One of these days, bro.
or the Fave. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do before we even get ready to start the show, I want to pay homage where homage is due. A good friend of ours of the show had recently passed away. So I want to go ahead and pay Chris Candid. He had his studio that was on Edgewood Avenue, had a lot of events, and was definitely known in the city. This brother, he brought me in like I was one of his own, and I'm not even from Jacksonville. You know what I mean? We was doing comedy at Candid Poetry, doing things like that. And he also took pictures when we had the Uptown Experience. Remember when we was doing the Uptown Experience? Yeah. So he did come out and he was showing us love then. You know what I mean? He didn't have to do it, but he did. My brother was just all around turn up kind of guy. You know what I mean? But something tragic happened. So I want to give homage and pay homage and do a moment of silence for our brother Chris Candid. So with that being said, you know, David, you was a good friend of Chris because that's how I met him. So what's some of the things that you going to miss and remember in reference to Chris?
Yeah, man, that's my classmate, bro. So, you know, like we had 3 years of high school together. Man, I'm telling you, now you talking about somebody that could pull women, not just average women. I'm talking about good-looking women. You know what I mean? Stellar, good women.
He was a nice-looking guy.
And, man, he was always happy. He pretty much is a comedian. He just didn't want to be out in front of people like that. Mm-hmm. Like, he was funny all the time. You could see the interview that he did with Claudine at the movie premiere. Like, Chris is funny. And to be honest with you, even though I got Unity Over Belief trademark, he is more Unity Over Beliefs than I am. Because I will say, fuck a person in a minute. If your energy is messed up, like, I don't have the patience. And he does. If I could have 1 ounce of the patience that he had, man, I would be phenomenal. And he grew up with his mama and daddy and them entertaining people. So that's that's all he knows. That's why he built Candid Studios. I was there helping him clean the ground for the stage that was put back there. I was helping him put that place together. And y'all, as comedians, I want to thank y'all because y'all came on board and made sure the comedy at Candid Poetry was what it was. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he used to be, oh, David, come on, man, let's freestyle for the open mic. Let's freestyle. He always wanted, we freestyle. And man, I could call him anytime and joke or talk business. You know what I'm saying? Both things, man. You will not, I ain't gonna say you won't get a better human being because it's not to be about comparison, and his energy is still with us. Don't get it twisted. He right here with us now. He see us on this realm. He see the real deal. Everybody, like you can't hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy he get to observe me, you know, which he already know I'm 100 with mine. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
but now he get to see what I do on this realm. You feel me? So his energy ain't gonna never leave us. That's why and there's so many people that are touched by him. I had people calling me, crying on the phone. I had one guy that I was supposed to call on the ride to your house. She done hit me up. Can I talk to you for a few? Because she went in there, was doing massages at his place, and she said she had some deeper conversations and this, bro. Like so many people that this man affected, and he was a photographer.
Yes.
So he catching people in their moment, making them look better than they look. A real photographer does that. You can be an ugly person and be like, man, what you did to that picture? Because that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So words can't even explain this energy, bro. And then the class of 90 and Reigns and Reebok, like him, my cousin, they connect the whole class. Like everybody loved them. People don't love me from Reebok and people don't love me from Reigns. Like, you know, like to have that energy.
You just not love that.
Comedians don't even love me. You don't feel me? So at least it's mutual, man. I'm just saying it was that's an energy that is undeniably good for mankind. Yeah. Chris Candid, man. Chris Britton. That's my homie.
Jacksonville icon.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my homie, man.
So for all y'all that don't know, I'm not sure exactly what is going to be going on in reference to moving forward as far as any kind of services or anything like that. But if I find out or if we find out anything here at the Signal 27 show, we'll definitely keep you informed. And just keep him, his family, and everybody else who was really close to him in your prayers, so that way, you know, they can get past this time. You know, time can only heal the wounds. Of course, how the incident occurred is its own story in itself. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the positives of what Chris brought to each one of our lives, and I expect for all of you all to do the same. All right. With that being said, for those who are on Instagram, I appreciate you for chilling and watching with us on Instagram. The Real Will King, I thank you for that, man. The Real Will King is a rapper that I was in the military with. My brother can draw and everything else like that. So I might have to get in contact with you so we can get you on this Zoom meeting. You know what I'm saying? So we can go ahead and interview you. So moving forward. Hey, Tara, how you doing?
What up, Tara?
That's right.
Yes.
In the beginning, we typically try to keep everything structured. You know, we're not jumping back and forth the way we used to because we would talk over each other and we just didn't give a fuck. But we do kind of give a fuck now. You know what I mean? So David is going to be bringing in and doing an interview with none other than Jermain Sumlin. Jermain Sumlin is a brother who had survived not one, not two, but 3 heart attacks before the age of 40. Okay? Now, that's exceptional in itself. The question is like, how did a person who looked like they were in tip-top shape end up having 3 heart attacks? David, you'll go ahead and start.
Oh, sound like you done did it, bro. Like Jermain is my brother. We met on Clubhouse, man. And I don't call any and everybody my brother. Because they energy and their spirit, you can read it right off bat, bro. So we are in a room together, and he may mention the name of the room. I don't like to be name dropping, but we in a very good room together, and all of us on the same frequency and vibration. And the brother Jermain is raw alkaline.
Raw
right?
alkaline.
Yes.
All right. Well, my brother is in the room with us. There you go, right there. None other than Mr. Jermain Sumlin. How you doing?
And one more thing before we hand it over.
Okay.
I met Peace, God. You up in Jersey driving around? You up there in Jersey driving around?
I'm in Philly right now.
Oh, you in Philly? Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm right next to Philly, like about 15 minutes outside of Philadelphia.
Well, how long before you get home?
That's going to be a minute. But I'm here, though, because they about to start.
Okay, we'll be right here.
I'm about to be parked in about 1 minute, if that.
Yeah, I met his brother before I met him via YouTube. His brother came on and told how he met Dr. Sebi in an apartment at one of his friends' house. And I think his brother used to move weight. I ain't gonna put no misinformation out there, so hopefully Jermain will explain that part. But at his friend's house, he discounted who his friend told him Dr. Sebi was. So it would be some time before he would come back across him. I think it was 5-6 years later. Either his grandma got sick or somebody in the family got sick, and he wanted to help them. And the person told him that, like, yo, the guy that was at my apartment or whatever, I don't know if he said the guy at my apartment, but he was like, Dr. Sebi is the guy that can help your people out. So his brother seeked him out to help heal his family members. And his brother, because Jermain is real humble, but since I found out who he was and I know the story from watching it, you know I'm a comedian, I know how to explain this thing. Mm-hmm. So his brother was a personal chef for Dr. Sebi. And you don't just get to be a chef for Dr. Sebi. You feel me? So he had to go through an evaluation period, even over there in Honduras. And because his brother business partner was shady, and he thought Dr. Sebi didn't know this. So when he came to meet Dr. Sebi with his business partner, Dr. Sebi automatically told them to get the fuck out of here. And he didn't know why after traveling all the way to Honduras.
So who was this? Was this his brother or was
No,
this...
it was his brother business partner.
Okay.
But he didn't know his business partner was shady at this time. So he almost fucked up the whole connection for his brother to be connected with Dr. Sebi and be his chef. But because the guy that brought the chef over to Honduras knew the story, he went back and got him in good graces with Dr. Sebi. So we want to start the show off talking about your brother because your brother is
My bad, y'all.
We
Yeah,
gonna wait till he get home, or we gonna
Really?
do this while he driving.
I think because I don't want to eat up too much time on the show, he was like 1 minute away and he could speak on this.
Oh, okay.
Only when he get home, like if y'all want him to
Well, I
start
can
showing
definitely
these
speak now, 'cause I
recipes.
hear everything y'all saying while I'm driving, in all honesty.
Cause you ain't got no seatbelt on.
I can't hear him. Can you, Leroy?
Yeah, I can
We
hear
not
him.
supposed to hear him through the headphones?
No,
I can
you
hear
can
him.
hear him through the speaker
Okay.
over there.
Yeah. I wanna speak on your brother right quick, but the main reason why I got Jermain on today is because exactly his brother. Wednesday night, we gonna get his brother on the Clubhouse app in a room, and this is the first time, and we needed to get 100 people in there just for his brother to come on there because his brother is busy, super busy.
Okay, but in reference to him, since we have him on the show, I understand that his brother cooked for Dr. Sebi. But this brother, he can give us some insight as to what he did to be able to survive those 3 heart
Exactly.
attacks.
His brother put him on the eating regimen that he is on now.
Okay, so Jermaine, are you there? Are you able to explain this particular regiment that you were on that helped heal your heart? Because I saw some of your pictures on your Instagram, brother, and looking at you, I wouldn't have noticed that you had 3 heart attacks.
Definitely. Well, essentially, I was living a vegan life first. You know, vegetarian slash, pescatarian at one point. But not until my brother actually like really started kicking it to me. He basically was telling me that eating cooked food and stuff like that wasn't conducive for me. So that's when I changed up the game, and started eating raw alkaline. And then prior to that, that's when I experienced those 3 heart attacks back to back. All right, good. So yeah, that was what we're dealing with in itself.
So
I'm sorry.
So just so I can understand, you were already a vegan already.
Yes.
So that brings some questions as well.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a vegan already and supposedly thinking that you're eating properly, and then you end up having 3 heart attacks. So what was going on with that? What was the vegan lifestyle? How was it so much different than the raw alkaline lifestyle? Because from what I'm understanding, if you're a vegan, you're already doing the things the right way.
No, necessarily. Vegan is like is a lifestyle, if you will. Not a lifestyle. It's like more of a moral issue or ethical issues because they more or less care about the animals in the vegan world. But they still eat, the soy and and they eat, the fake processed foods and things like that. So that's, if you're diseased, I wouldn't necessarily, advise you to eat that way. Okay, if you have lupus, high blood pressure, diabetes, any one of those, I wouldn't suggest that you go the vegan route. I would suggest you at least go to Dr. Sabi's nutritional guide. And if you can't do that, if you can do that, then by all means go raw or plant-based, rather. Raw alkaline plant-based.
So how difficult was the change from the lifestyle that you was leading over to the raw alkaline lifestyle? Because I've seen the list of things that are taken away from your normal diet, and then to take it away even further by eating just strictly raw. Now, don't get me wrong. The lifestyle for being a raw alkaline person, I've seen the differences between the two. One,
we got a walking example in front of us.
well, but here's the thing. I saw a video. Now, in this video was a woman, and she's in her 70s, and her husband was also in the 70s. And I know I've probably mentioned this on the show before, but it was very insightful to me. The reason why I say that was because the woman, she went raw alkaline, drinking and making only her own drinks and stuff like that. And her husband never stopped eating the way he was eating. She would prepare the food the way he liked it, cook the meat for him and stuff like that the way he liked it. But then when they go out now, the same people, or people will ask, wow, you brought your father out with you. Like, it's like going raw vegan or going raw alkaline. The fuck is so funny?
You said she called her husband her father.
No, people would call her.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm laughing.
That's how young
That's
she
funny
is.
to me.
Right, but it's like when you go
That
alkaline.
ain't funny to you?
No.
No, it's like when you go alkaline.
Really.
If I was your
Wrong is funny to
husband and people said I was your father, that wouldn't be funny.
How
It
much
would be-
older than her is he?
They're almost the same
They're
age.
almost the same
Almost
age.
the same
They're a
age.
couple
But see,
months
it was
apart.
like they're a couple of months apart, but it's the years. It's the years that they were apart. So
It's
so
also depending on whether or not he's great. What are they going off of that's making them think that he's older?
He
Like, I
looks
can
that
say
much older, like really.
Nobody would guess my age. So
I'm
we
not gonna
would
try.
You have to.
Shit.
no,
Right
but,
now.
but no,
I
but what
will
I'm
never
what I'm-
guess a woman's
no,
age.
but what I'm saying is that
way she
from
ate.
the way she ate and the way she changed her lifestyle, she started doing this at the age of 30, and it looked like her age
Stopped.
had stopped. Like she had completely stopped aging, whereas her husband looked like he was like he ended up getting ailments, unable to do a lot of walking and stuff like that. She's in her garden preparing her food and stuff and moving around. She doesn't look nothing to where she's 70.
She grew her own food. She made sure her dirt that she grew her fruits in was alkaline.
Are you saying her
It
husband
wasn't
looked
just
like?
that she went to the grocery store and got fruits and veggies.
Yeah, are you saying her husband looked like he was in the free pass line at Disney?
Well, what I'm saying, her husband looked
Hey,
like
if it worked.
Yeah, he had arthritis,
lines are long.
diabetes, a bad heart, fully gray. Dude looked like he was about 80.
right, and she was right behind him.
Yeah.
But as far as age goes, looking, you wouldn't have guessed it. It looked like her age stopped right around 55, 60, if that. And he continued to age in the 70s, 75, and he looked it. You know what I mean? So
And
I don't.
She didn't have no plastic surgery. That's all her.
And see, I'm Louisiana born. We had pigs killed on our carport, and people around the town used to come, and the guys would get what they wanted. They made their own bacon. They made their own things. From my standpoint, meat's probably always going to be part of my diet.
Okay.
But it's healthy. Where you're
Go
not
ahead
going
with
through
your
the
little meat
process that
yourself.
big companies are doing to make the food last by putting all
Preservatives.
these preservatives in it.
Right.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is what I really want to know now is I saw the movie or the show Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, and then I went juicing and stuff for like 15 days. I know it works. I lost quite a bit of weight in that process, and I felt better. But the hassle of having to prepare the food on a regular basis gets cumbersome.
And when you're out,
Right.
that a lot of us don't be home to be able to juice like that.
Right. So my thing for Jermaine is like your lifestyle now. What exactly is like your daily outtake on a regular day? Like, how do you go about preparing your food? Do you go through? Do you come up to some times where you just don't feel like doing what you're doing? Give us some insight on your lifestyle.
Okay, so every day is not going to be alkaline. Sometimes I go for a long time on alkaline. Sometimes even Dr. Sabi's food is too much for me. So I find that I fast a lot.
Okay.
So fasting helps me out a lot. So majority is when I wake up, I'm drinking water. And then I say around to about 2, 3, this is about 4 o'clock, I'm eating nothing but fruit. Okay, whatever food it may be, whether it's seeded grapes or mangoes, cherries, those are my favorite ones. So by that time, I chill out for the intimate fast a little bit longer. So around as soon as it starts getting dark, that's when my body starts saying, okay, like something else. So it would be a salad, or it would consist of, if I was going to cook it, it would be some type of pasta, like some type of camel or spelt pasta, something like that. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to keep it raw. So that every food will be dehydrated, won't be cooked. Nothing will be cooked above 110 or 105, 110 degrees, so it remains all the enzymes in the food. Now, when I go out, I'm so disciplined, I've been doing this almost 10 years. That when I go out, I'm taking my food with me. So everything is pre-thought. And if I'm not going to prepare my food, I'm going to try to, pick somewhere where my family will be both have both options. They have some alkaline options, and they also have some, some chicken or whatever options they might have. Or at least vegan, and any other type of option. So that's basically it, man. Just get up, drink water, drink my herbs in the morning, and then by the time the afternoon or evening comes, then I'm eating my salad or eat something dehydrated. Now, if I get tired of that and my family is out, and they want to get, like, say, a vegan pizza or a falafel sandwich. The falafel is just chickpeas, ground up with some spices, and they fry it off in the little balls. So, and they put it on a pita with some lettuce, tomatoes, and seasoning sauce. And I'll eat one of those, like if I'm out with them. But the majority of the time I'm out, I say at least 90% of the time, man, I'm taking my food with me to any restaurant I'm going and everything. And some of the owners, I've never experienced a problem with none of the owners yet. So they understand. I'm just cordial with them. I'm like, look, I don't eat this type of food. You know what I'm saying? My family wants to eat here. Would you allow me to bring my food in there? And majority of the time, that's what I'm doing.
How has this helped your cardiac health?
Come again?
How has this helped your cardiac health?
It helped out a lot because my blood pressure was always high. When I was eating vegan food and, the French fries and pastas and the vegan pizzas, the rices, things like that. Like my blood pressure remained high. It would never come down. Even when they give me the medicine, it come down for a little bit and shoot right back up, right? So not until I actually changed my diet to raw alkaline, when my blood pressure finally started coming down and maintained. Because now, mind you, I had high blood pressure for 15 years. And they were giving me this medicine, and nothing was working. So my brother was finally saying, like, look, man, you got to go alkaline. You got to detox your body out, like, all the way. So that's what I did, and that's when things started changing. My waist size went from like 36, 38, down to 31, all in like a year and a half. Damn. So I was happy, but now I see the V in my waistline.
Yeah.
He said he sees his D.
I got a V too. He said V for victory.
Oh, the V.
Claudine was talking about your dick, bro. You better watch it.
Stop.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Not to be all, TMI, but that helps in that area too.
I'm pretty sure it did.
I'm just saying. Claudine been on one for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, she was telling me about something that you can press between your. Never mind. We're gonna keep this.
Damn, I want to know about it.
No.
So you're no longer on any type of blood pressure medications?
No, man, not at all.
Yeah.
Do you have any cardiac stents?
I did have those placed on the first and second time around. I had cardiac stents placed, but then they failed because they were medicated and I wasn't quote unquote taking the medicine like they said. Which I don't believe that shit. I think they were gonna fail regardless if I took the medicine or not. But yes, I do have. See, what I'm dealing with now, I keep telling Rob all the time. I didn't handle the high blood pressure. I done took care of the actual heart disease, if you will. But now what I'm dealing with is what they did to me.
Oh, you're recovering from the results.
Yeah.
The surgeries.
Yes.
Erectile dysfunction and stuff.
And all that. So there's a lot of tightness in my chest from time to time where I might think that's an actual heart, something going on in my heart, but it's really not. It's really my tendons, trying to, or it happens when I get anxiety a lot, when I start thinking a lot, but it really, really tighten up. So it's just a matter of like, if you break up a rubber band and then you tie a rubber band back together, it's not going to stretch as far.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking my tendon and doing in my chest. Because they had to split my chest twice to change these arteries in my heart. Because they did it the first time, then they didn't connect everything right. So they had to break my chest open again.
Damn.
Go back in to correct the artery, to connect the artery back. I was bleeding then, almost died.
Give us the ages of those heart attacks. I like them numbers. I mean, I dislike that it happened to you, but I think those numbers is a message in those numbers.
You gonna play the live?
Yeah, 33, 30, and 37.
What was it?
30, 33, and 37.
30, 33, and 37 years old.
3,
And this is all before he's 70 years old. Here's what I've learned.
And how old are you now? Because Leroy said 70. How old are
He
you?
said before he's 70.
Before he's 70.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'll be 47 and all.
He's 46.
Right. So what I'm saying, most of the time individuals end up having blood pressure issues is in their 60s and 70s, and my brother was having them. Here's what I learned from this particular conversation already. One, just because you are vegan.
Charles said it's a little difficult to hear him. Is that on our end or Charles' end?
Our end as well.
Yeah, it's a little difficult. I think it's because of the phone or whatnot.
Oh, okay.
But I have it open so that way we can actually get a chance to hear him. But from this conversation, what I'm hearing, one, it doesn't matter if you're vegan or not. I know some vegans who eat the food and stuff like that, and it just because it's processed, all of the processed food is doing harm to you, but you're thinking you're doing something right when you're really not. That's one. Two, it's not medication does not mean you have to take that to heal yourself. You know what I mean? If it goes into your mouth, then that's something that you need to stop it. If you're
looking at me?
No, because you be on that bullshit, yo. If what goes into your mouth, medication or not, medication is not meant to cure anything that you are on. It's meant to just pacify the results. It's your food that you put into your body that fixes the engine. You know what I mean? So if you're putting the right things in there, you're going to get the right things out. But then you got to understand most of these medications are derivatives of plants anyway. So they end up taking stuff from this particular plant and then doing something to it to make it more than what it really is. You know what I mean? So I commend you, brother. Thank you for giving us some of your time today. How can they reach you? I know David said he ended up seeing you at, not seeing you.
And he wants to talk about the event Wednesday night.
Yeah, he can go ahead. He can go ahead and let us know what he got coming up.
And you can stay on with us too,
if you choose to. If you can hear us.
And you're up there in New York,
Right.
New Jersey. You're in Philly.
Philly.
That's
He's in
right.
Philly.
Yeah, but he's from Jersey.
Man, if they ain't South Street, keep it moving. I need you to walk on down the Ishkabibbles.
Well, we can't hear him right now. I think he got us muted right now.
Yeah, he on mute. I see it right now.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's okay. I know you're supposed to have something coming up. Do you mind giving us some insight on your upcoming event?
Yes, actually, I got my brother to. It's a little loud out here, boy. Yeah, I actually got my brother to commit to coming on Clubhouse. I told him if I get at least 100 people in this Plant-Based for Life group on Clubhouse, he would, then agree to come on Clubhouse and give some gems. You know what I'm saying? Case in point, I went to the doctor the other day, and they were taking my blood pressure. And the one side was 130/86, which is decent. That second number could be a little bit lower. But then he took the blood pressure. My brother told me to take the blood pressure in my left arm, which was on my heart side. And when they took it, it was 142/95. So that was almost 9 points higher on the bottom on the other side. And he said, this is what I'm telling you. He said, you got two hemispheres to your body, a left and the right. He was like, your heart on the other side, that's why the lower number is higher, because your kidneys is not functioning properly. They're not filtering properly. So this is why the number on the right, on your right arm was lower than the number on your left arm. So then he was like, you know what? Go detox yourself. Get them kidneys filtering a little bit better. Because I have been cutting up a little bit in the last 2 months. I've been going off like eating falafel sandwiches from here and there. just eating that starch, real starchy bread that's not actually alkaline per se. But I'm fixing it. Within the last 2 weeks, I've been eating nothing but fruit and, knocking it out. But I haven't gotten it all the way out yet. So it's probably taking another week before I actually detox everything out that I've done in the last month or so.
Okay, all right. So in this meeting that you're going to be having with your brother, it's going to be on, what is it, Clubhouse?
Yeah, Clubhouse.
Yes, on Clubhouse.
Wednesday, and you can get on your iPad. And
Yeah, I'm going to tune in this Wednesday. What time is it going to be?
8:00.
8. Okay, yeah, I should be done with what I'm doing to be able to tune into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it inside our on our Facebook page.
That'd be great,
to the
brother.
meeting, so that way
appreciate
anybody
that.
that we got following if they got TikTok, they should go ahead and get into it. David, is there anything else you want to ask my brother?
No, sir, because I thank you for allowing me to talk. I get long-winded, so you need to be doing the interviews. You did good. I think you're going to ask him how can people get in touch with him and
yes.
Allow he can stay on the show if he want and listen in and chime in if he want and all that type of stuff.
Right. So everything David just asked you, I was getting ready to ask you. So what's up with that?
David, I actually didn't hear the question, so you got to ask again, big brother.
Oh, okay. So David, I want to know, where can they find you at? What's your Instagram information so they can get in contact with you and be able to support what you got going on? So that way we can go ahead and continue to beef you up, I guess.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Bro, we do veggie back. When people say piggyback, we say veggie
I
back.
say veggie back. So we want to veggie you up, bro. So how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, so on Instagram, it's plant-based for life. It's a Roman numeral, PLANT_BASED_IV_LIFE, life, plant-based for life.
And
Just remember that the 4 is a Roman numeral. If you go on my Instagram page, my brother's link is directly in my bio. So his Alkaline Gourmet link is directly right there, so you can't miss it. And my brother's also on YouTube. My other brother, Abelardo Guerrero, is on YouTube. So anytime you see in the current Dr. Sebi video, my brother's the one who shot it, pretty much. So Instagram, on Facebook, I'm Jermain Sumlin. Actually, Jermain Tariq Sumlin. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. I don't do the Twitter thing and I don't do the TikTok thing, but I'm definitely on Clubhouse for sure. As Jermain Sumlin, so you can find me there too. And that's about it. That's the only platforms I'm on.
All right, brother. Well, I definitely thank you for providing us with some of your time today and giving us some insight. I
appreciate y'all having me, man. Thank you.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead. I know you're out there in them streets. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'm going to go ahead and also get into my Clubhouse account and go ahead and follow you this evening. So you will have another follower. You'll see my name pop up. I don't have as many as you got, but I most definitely will show my support. So, brother, I thank you for your time, man, and you have yourself a good evening, all right?
Hey,
man, thank y'all. Thank y'all, man. Thank you, Rock, for, I don't want to call you government. Thank you, Rock.
I say, my brother, text me that your Instagram, because all them underscores, I got lost after the second underscore. And I'm going to copy and paste the text and put it in the chat so people can at least get to your Instagram.
Yes, sir. I will do.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man.
All right. I'm going to listen in. I'm just going to mute my mic.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep you open there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Or you can go on Facebook. Would it be better for our streams if he hop on Facebook, or you want him to stay on
He
Zoom?
can stay right there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right for him.
Yeah, and you can chime in if you need to, wherever your spirit leads you.
All right, we'll do.
All right. So, I want to thank my brother. That was awesome, yo. I'm ecstatic. I'm a big guy, and I wouldn't want to lose some weight, so I might be trying to do, stuff that David is doing is kind of rubbing off on me anyway. So, I'm probably going to be cutting out all of the fucking God damn, Ed. Shit. Can a motherfucker talk?
Leroy, let me tell you something.
Sounded suspect, bro.
You have never experienced anything until you have a drunk person correcting every word that you don't say that they feel is in the right terminology or whatnot like that, bro. She was stopping me every word. No, don't say this. No. I said, look, if you're gonna correct everything that I'm saying, then you need to correct the fact that you drunk.
And where was this at?
It was on Clubhouse.
Oh. Well, I get on Clubhouse. I probably cuss
Didn't
my
that
words
happen
out.
to us at the Elks Lodge a couple years ago? Old girl wouldn't get off the stage.
Yeah.
Man,
Who was that?
I forgot her name, but you gotta respect the craft, man.
Was she a
You don't-
comic?
Yeah, she was. You don't come up on the stage drunk and then trying to hog all the time when you ain't funny.
I'm not even taking Prevagen for memory, and y'all just lost the fuck out of me.
Right. I'm lost
You
too.
might not have been there that night.
Yeah. But nonetheless.
We was talking about him losing weight and you rubbing off on him, and then he thought about you rubbing on him, and then he just started talking about.
No. I was,
But anyway, go ahead. It's your show.
Right.
Do you?
This shit is all fucked up.
Don't do nothing. Matter of fact, y'all just sit still for
No,
a minute.
no. Here's what I'm trying to get at. It's like I already think I'm already been thinking about going with this journey, but I want to have it documented. So I'm probably going to be taking pictures and stuff like that, so people can see what I look like now with no clothes on, with my
Hey.
drawers on.
That'll get us some ratings, bro.
Yeah, it
Take
probably
them
will.
titties
I'm-
out.
Single
Yo,
Rick
yeah.
Ross, do it. Rick Ross is slimming down. Did you see that?
Yo,
that's what the ladies say when they see him too.
yeah, they do. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be like,
That man got money. Shit.
I must say, maybe not.
That man get whatever he want.
money changes things. I don't
Yeah,
care how
money
big you are.
changes
If Biggie
I'm
say
just saying he be thumping
Biggie
that.
say-
Biggie can get somebody.
right, Biggie say I'm fat, black, ugly as ever. However,
However.
I stay coochie down to the socks. That motherfucker was and all over Lil' Kim. Say something about it. But I'm, you know what I'm saying? I think I wanna get sexy like my wife is getting sexy. My wife is always in the gym. She got a gym upstairs. You know what I mean?
Leroy.
And it's like I don't want to work out with her because she's already into fucking Patrick, you stupid.
Bro.
Patrick said I'm finna do porn. You know what I'm saying? That's just some bullshit. Nonetheless, we're not gonna go over there. I'm just saying I'm
Well,
gonna
why not?
document my journey. I'm gonna document my journey. And then I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I want to give a shout out to those that's in the chat. Old
Damn,
Head is in the
Old
chat.
Head. Hey, man,
That's
I'm
our
glad.
main guy. We got a new person that's listening, Mr. Fire Turtle. That's on Twitch. You the first Twitch watcher we got, so I appreciate you. He says he likes the ladies' hairstyles. So
Hey, Fire Turtle.
Jay, the guy Fire Turtle like your hairstyle.
Damn, we
Thank
need
you,
Jarrell
thank you.
for viewers and getting people erected.
Well, the
Oh,
old
yeah,
head
damn
said,
near lost this shit
the
on
old
here,
head
bro.
said, look at that
He
chocolate
been
sister.
jocking Clowney. I told Clowney, I said I had something special coming that's gonna take the attention off you. Didn't I tell you that?
I was like, yes, finally.
But just
man.
how you can just kind of see how the way he said it. He said,
might not.
"Oh,
If y'all
look
would've-
at that chocolate
Listen.
sister sitting next to Raul right
Hey,
now."
go to
Capital
Jarrell Facebook page.
Hey.
She wrote something to the comedy show yesterday, y'all. Like, damn. She should know she probably shouldn't have wrote that shit. I thought
Listen,
she was in a sexy scene in the bedroom.
Can
yeah,
I,
go
can
ahead.
I, can I
bro.
retort?
I heard
I saw pictures of
I heard her shit was tighter than the economy.
Whew.
Damn.
I thought it was painted on. You know how people do the painted body and you think they, I was like, what the, but
All I know is I'm only going to say this.
And I
in the
didn't take the
aspect-
pictures. Who took the
and
pictures?
I'm going to say this in a respectful manner.
Yes.
As a married man,
come on.
young lady,
Yes, sir.
Married men,
you
fuck around.
had but I'm not one.
I'm just saying, not. Hey.
You based on those pictures, you look readily available.
Yes.
And the corset was
Jarrell, you
pushing
single, right?
all of your
Jarrell loves Jimmy.
well, your corset was pushing all of your
Where your mind at? Where your mind at?
Pussy jumped out his throat. He tried to hold it back, but pussy jumped out his throat.
I had three. What that little Asian guy say on? He said on TikTok. He had 3 pussy hands. 3 pussy hands.
Whatever, fella. Whatever.
No, but she was out there. She was out there to win. I saw the picture, so I thumbs up the picture.
Bro, I said her breath looked like 2 nephews that was ready to be uncles. Like they was drinking
The fuck?
40 ounces.
Really?
The fuck? I ain't never heard of that. 2 nephews ready to be uncles.
Uncles?
That's something new.
Hey, I'm just keeping it real.
Inspire the children.
They was there. Hey, children was out there slapping them motherfuckers. They done played Grand Theft Auto shit. They,
I don't do
All
they,
I
they
know-
cut people head off.
Do
They-
children, David.
All I know is
no, I
that.
ain't gonna do no children.
All I know is that.
What you talking about? Ed, chime in, help me.
No, all I know is that
Thank
I
you,
know
Ed.
my titties would not
I
look
appreciate
as good in that corsage as corset.
Corsage.
Croissant.
I thought it was a croissant. The way that thing was wrapped.
Hey.
I thought I was at Costco get some croissant.
Damn.
Dave,
He
you
don't
are
even
sitting
eat
next
bread.
to me. You're sitting next to me, Dave.
I know, right?
I told you.
Yo.
Warm it up.
You're right. Just warm it up.
Warm it
So
up.
enough of the young lady's chest, okay?
Yes.
Let's move it. Let's keep the show
Yes,
going.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yams out.
So
We
I
ain't
get
gonna
right.
talk about the
Let's
thing.
keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
She was like, y'all getting these motherfuckers today. You might not get these jokes, nigga, but you gonna get these motherfuckers.
Yo. So
Well, I was there to give a rise to the audience.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Hey,
Word,
hey,
word.
Everybody
I
was
doing my
rose in
job.
the. We had a fellow comedian. This nigga couldn't even focus on the show, bro. I was like, let's take a picture. He was like, Dave.
which one was this one? It wasn't a
My
roach
man,
face.
my man, Big Hugh.
Oh,
Okay,
how
my
you
man,
put
Big
his name out
Roach.
there like
Roach
that?
Face didn't even. Cause that's my man, Big Hugh. Big Hugh cute with that. My man Roach Face wasn't even interested in a beautiful melanated goddess. Like his whole thing was, he might be man on man. I don't know.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah, let's move on.
Hey, he gave respect to the outfit.
When he asked me about Roach Face Killer, and I was
I have no comment.
Don't worry about
Roach
it.
face
Don't
kill.
worry about it.
Okay, I want to give a shout out to the chat room goons that's up there. Big Chip is in
bro,
there.
I ain't getting no.
Hey, you see what I
bro.
got on, right, Big Chip? I got your shirt on. I'm halfway baptized. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she probably got more than
He
two
said, "Oh
nipples,
snap,
bro.
she got 2 nipples." That's a throwback to Kevin Hart.
Man, it's like a 3-way
No
LED
fire
light
turtle.
on them titties.
Y'all leave that woman's titties alone.
I didn't-
Damn.
Really?
Y'all all up on y'all. Look at y'all fiending.
Everybody was a baby
Everybody
yesterday.
hungry. Go get
Right.
something to eat. Obviously,
Right.
alkaline ain't feeding you.
Right.
Hey, we talk about the black woman's breast milk because that's even the non-melanated people fed their babies on the black woman's
did.
breast milk. That thing is more natural than anything
Wet
you could ever.
nurse.
It was selenium. What's that word? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that word. It comes from your breast milk. That's better than anything.
It's not Similac. That's that fake stuff they put in the pot.
That's
Right.
No, that's
powdered,
powder.
powdered milk from cows.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
My good friend David Jones is a breast man. I think I can
Jones.
say that, and I know he would have been just livid. I might can say that. I don't know.
I just appreciate all the respect from all the fellas yesterday. Y'all keep it up.
All right,
Hello.
man. Hey.
Hey, all right, y'all. So,
So
moving
you out here
on.
testing people.
My man Fire Turtle said cocoa buttermilk.
That's a new
Look
one.
what, look what he said up top.
He said pussy was coming out that corset. Yo, they love you.
This is that kind of show.
We're gonna have to put her picture up on the page. Let her know that what we was talking about.
Damn, Chip.
Really?
Oh, that's Patrick.
You were halfway baptized.
Damn, bro.
Not fit.
See, Chip be on that shit. I mean,
Now
no,
you
that's
got
not Chip.
Patrick on it.
That's
That's
Patrick,
Patrick.
bro. You got two on my sniper fight.
No, that's fine. Patrick is fucking slow, so it don't make a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care what
They
Patrick
want to
is.
say give you a waiver, bro.
Right. That motherfucker needs something. Oh, fucking want to be a pastor ass nigga. Anyway, the next topic of the discussion that's going to close out our show. As you can see, I put up, said, be careful. It's shopping season. And a lot of individuals looked at that picture and was like, oh, it's shopping season. He's going to talk about shopping. Yeah, motherfuckers is shopping your fucking kids, nigga. And it's unfortunately, it's in our black community. I saw a video that was on Instagram that kind of touched my heart, but the motherfuckers that was gangster, they had a full-blown car chase in the middle of fucking Chicago to catch this motherfucker that lured the kid into the car with money and was trying to get their kid. Now, you already know it's summertime coming up. So I'm the reason why I'm bringing this topic up instead of our original topic, we're going to save our original topic for next week, is because I want to bring some awareness. People, please watch your kids. You know what I mean? I'll give a story of what my mom told me. When we was in Atlanta, I grew up in Atlanta. And when I was in Atlanta, I was younger. I guess it was a yellow car or yellow Corvette pulled up and was trying to get me to their Corvette. Right. Now, this was back when this was in the 80s. And it was like they was trying to lure me to their car. You know what I mean? And I'm playing in the yard. I don't remember it as much. But my mom was telling me, yeah, she came out there and she said, boy, get away from the car. And she was cussing the people out and they drove off or whatnot. She was like, but anything could have happened in that particular situation. I didn't know, and I didn't know better. And you got to understand that a lot of our kids just don't know better. We would think that they know, but But to be honest, they don't. We have a lot of kids that play outside of the studio on all the time during the day. You know what I mean? And you rarely see their parents. You know what I mean? But they playing right outside their house. You wouldn't think, okay, I'm right outside my house, nothing is going to be a problem. But the person that got kidnapped was coming out of their house and tried to lure them in the car, coming right out of their house. So you got to prepare your kids to understand that these motherfuckers out here is taking you motherfuckers. And y'all got to watch your kids. David, you got grandparents. I mean, you got grandchildren. So what are you doing to inform your children to explain to their kids?
I'm going to explain this in a roundabout way, and I hope y'all can interpret it, because I was going to say it after the show, because this is something I don't want to say on the air, and I just thought of it as you were speaking. I'm going to take my grandchildren, I'm going to teach them stranger danger, and I'm going to use the reverse of the targets that they use at the gun range. So if y'all can decipher what I'm going to do, it's going to be brilliant. And not just them, stranger danger in general, but especially opposite of the targets that they use to practice on.
But I think there has to be some type of situational awareness that we got to teach our kids. Because when you're doing that, if I'm understanding that you're going to use the opposite of the targets that they use now to explain that this is stranger danger, but you have to realize it's our community that's doing it. So the stranger danger are the ones that look like us.
Even I'll probably use you.
Here's the Jacksonville is a hub for human trafficking.
Okay.
That 95 highway is a hub for human trafficking, and it's getting worse. The thing that people aren't realizing is that usually nobody think about their sons. Everyone's thinking about their daughters, but boys are being accosted and violated on a regular basis. And if you were to do interviews of people in jail and prison, you will find out that many of those men had to feel that they had to do things to prove their manhood because someone did touch them when they were a child. That is one of the things that people forget. Children are the best secret keepers, okay? And unless they find someone they trust, they will not tell those secrets, because chances are we're not just talking about the stranger danger of the students or the children being picked up off the streets. We're talking about within their own communities, their uncles, their friends, their parent friends. These parties parents have, and they're not looking at the kids, and they're saying, come on, little Pookie, come dance for me. And then somebody else is looking at little Pookie dance. And when you're not watching, Uncle Eddie, no offense, Uncle Bobby, we'll just change that, is babysitting and violating your children. So basically, it's not just outside the home. We have young children who are 5 years old walking to school in kindergarten. We just have to take better care of our communities, because it's not like when we grew up. And even when we grew up, there's still a lot of silence and a lot of women and men from the 80s and 70s that kept secrets. And for a lot of the parents, they did nothing about it because it happened to me and I survived. It's bigger than just the danger of the people picking up the children. It's the parents' mindset that it's going to be okay because I survived it.
Are you personally?
Have I been?
Yeah.
Yes. When I was younger, when I was a child, but did I ever tell my mother? No, I never told.
And what stopped you from because I have a open relationship with my daughter. Me and my daughter, we talk about everything, and that's the way I try to keep it. And I don't want her to ever be in a situation where she can't speak to me at all about anything. So what stopped you from letting your parents know what happened?
Children are protectors, believe it or not. Even though their power is limited, children are protectors. I don't know about y'all mama, but my mama was crazy. All right? We could do so good at keeping our children in fear and at bay till they're too afraid of what would happen to us if they did come to us and tell the truth. I know my mom was going to do some time. There was no question in my mind. So as a child, I was thinking of protecting her.
Oh, wow.
Okay? So that's the thing that a lot of us don't look at. When we are adults and we're going through life situations, whether it's divorce or breakups or having multiple men in throughout our houses, we're not paying attention to the fact that our children are watching every step we make. And for every tear, every argument, every domestic violence, every divorce, the children are the ones also being hurt. It's not just the person who is being abused. There's vicarious abuse, and the children are out there vicariously learning Okay? The boys are learning to be abusers themselves, and the girls are learning to be victims.
Damn, that's straight.
Facts.
Fire Turtle was
Facts.
saying that you have to. It says you got to make sure you know who your kids are talking to over the internet as well.
That
You're
is
absolutely
big.
right. I've seen videos
is
now
big.
where a 13-year-old girl had left out of the house. No, what was it? The police officer was searching for. She was 15. Was searching for this girl and found out that the girl was at a hotel. And this police officer, we did a spotlight on him a few weeks ago, where the police officer ended up going to every single hotel looking for her until they found her. Come to find out, when they walked and knocked on the door, she was sitting there on the couch, and the guy was sitting there in his underwear. And she was scared. As soon as he opened up the door, she ran to the door. So that lets let you know, we don't know what happened to her, but what was getting ready to happen to her. The man was sitting in his drawers. You know what I mean? So I'm a protector myself. You know what I mean? So I already told my family, listen, something happened. You might as well just call it quits for me.
And that's one of the main reasons why the children don't tell.
Right.
That's one of the main reasons why they don't tell. Because remember what I said, they are
They don't want you to go
protectors.
to jail.
Okay, they don't want it. You know what? This society of children, they don't have any fear the way we had fear growing up. Okay, back in the day, the little rascals feared reform school. But think about it, none of them ever went to reform school. Okay, however, they all feared it and wanted to make sure they didn't go there. They had a fear of something. Growing up, we had a fear of something. Nowadays, the kids don't fear the way we used to fear. Everything is out there for them. There is no, growing up back in the day, the biggest porn was JCPenney's underwear section of the catalog.
How you know I usually
All
use
right? Look, we got some witnesses over here. Or, finally, when it came out in the 80s, the Playboy magazine for the young men. Girls, guess what? They never even knew anything like that. And good thing you are an active participating father, because a lot of times the girls are looking for that fatherly whatever they missed, okay? But even if it's not the fatherly thing that they missed, because that's also a misconception. Some people never grew up with a dad, so I couldn't tell you what the hell I'm missing because I ain't never had one to missing. However, the attention, affection, and the gifts bestowed on me by an older person is what reels in the younger girls. It makes them feel older. It makes them feel like a woman. It makes them feel a lot of things. And one of the worst things in the world that can happen to a young man is to be touched. Because from the time you guys are born, we sitting over here playing double dutch with your diaper, trying not to get squirted at something, all right? It doesn't get any better. Once a boy or a young man is touched and they reach their climax, the biggest problem is it felt good. Sex feels good no matter who's doing it when you get to that climax part. It's the part of guilt afterwards. Man, I just got off on a dude. That's how so many homosexuals end up injured after
Because
it
of the
happens.
whole thought.
Because of the whole thought now that it's real. But during that moment of heat, it's like, okay, just like you already here, I might as well go and let you finish it. Afterwards, it's like, get your ass off me. What you doing, you faggot? Well, what did that just make you? Think about there's a lot out there. Sex is strong for men. There are strip clubs everywhere. The oldest profession in the world is prostitution. Guess what? We didn't make it up. However, no matter what my corset might look like, I could have had on a paper bag. Somebody would still had certain thoughts.
You're absolutely
I
right.
can't control their thoughts. So therefore, guess what? I wear what I'm comfortable in, what makes me feel happy with me. I don't have to wear it for someone else. However, guess what? If I wasn't comfortable with me and can control me, I don't put it out there like that.
No. And I heard that there was situations where there were rape victims, even though it was a traumatic experience. But people were saying that even during that experience, because you was mentioning that regardless sex is sex, that it still feels good at some point, that even rape victims sometimes have orgasms during the whole process. Like that's kind of fucked up in the mind to actually think that occurs. Like a person can be going through a traumatic experience through sexual trauma and be in, like, that fucks up your mind. It's fucking up my mind just thinking about it.
And have babies. And have babies. I have male friends who were raped by their babysitters. who were females. Okay, so since
Shut up, David.
Yeah.
David ain't.
But seriously, on a real tip, nobody looks at it from that point of view because it's like I got my stripes as a man, you know, for I got my stripes.
So no, but that's weird when a guy say I was raped. What's the first thing that pops in your mind, Leroy?
That a dude fucked him in the
Sodomizer.
ass.
Exactly. So I don't even want to ask the question. It's like, and it could have been a female they talking about.
But see,
I don't know.
But the problem is like what she was saying that the stereo. We follow. So it's funny how we moving over. It's like the stereotype is that if a man gets raped by or it just so happened to be a woman, it really is like a badge of honor that an older woman really wanted you. Like all of them times you see a teacher messing with the students and stuff like that, and it just so happened to be the teacher was fine. Oh, bro, you should have been happy that it was that teacher. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, okay. And
I couldn't even take certain classes because my boyfriend warned me. He said, do not take her class. Because she had been with so many of the boys. He didn't confess that he was one of the boys too, but he made sure that he told me, do not take her class. Stay away from that teacher. Because he wasn't no longer participating. This teacher had boys hanging out at her house, all kinds of stuff. And she did not take lightly to the girls that took her boys away.
There was some science back around the time when I did my first semen retention bout that said there's something between the dynamics of an older woman and a younger male that automatically it increases their climaxing, like, and their orgasm. It's scientifically, it was out there. Like, just the fact of them being in a relationship with somebody younger, they just release.
The older person?
The female, yeah.
The older female.
Yeah.
Okay. It's crazy how it all boils out. I know when I don't think I would have mind
Being
if
raped?
if by a teacher, by a female.
Boys wouldn't.
Yeah, I had in high school. I had a woman that was 10 years older than I am. It was illegal.
So you was raped.
No, we
Yes.
was in a relationship together.
That's what you think.
That's what he thinks.
It felt good to me, and it felt good to her. Like, and I was 17 and she was 27.
God damn.
But you wasn't probably the only one.
Yeah, you probably were. You don't.
Oh no, I didn't know back then. I know it was an older dude probably hitting. During that because he had the money. I ain't have no money. I was getting money from her.
So he probably had the money but no stroke, and you had the stroke.
Well, I know.
So she had built the
And
body.
she had
I
control.
never asked that question.
And she had control.
Yeah, she was a nymph.
She could,
You
she
ever
could
had a nymph?
control
Oh,
him.
Leroy.
Yo, okay. So
On the edge, you ever had a nymph?
Claudine,
Man, I ain't even getting dick now. I mean, shit.
Man, that shit is unbelievable, bro. It's like,
yo. So
About to turn into a motherfucking nymph.
Y'all hit Claudine up, all right?
right.
Help my girl out. Help my girl
Screw
out.
off the screw.
I want to. Okay, so before we move on and close the show out, I want to give a shout out to Claudine because Claudine did a show on her Facebook page recently, and I just want to know. My sister had a cowgirl hat on, and she had her blessed assurance out, and the things is out and everything, and she was just getting it in,
in
singing
the middle of the night.
Yeah, I do that because I can't
With a
sleep,
guitar
so I have to get up and
behind
sing.
The
You know?
geeks and the yams.
Is that what?
Yeah, I have to get up and sing.
Yo,
Yeah.
so all I know is that Claudine, old head said, "Oh yes, oh yes, indeed."
and my man Chip had a nymph before, so that's my brother Chip.
Oh,
He
okay.
understand what I'm talking about. You don't come back from him.
So explain, okay, this whole nymph thing, because I'm assuming this teacher that was raping
No.
you.
There wasn't no teacher, bro. She actually was a drug dealer. She used
okay.
to drive a car. You remember when they had Trues and Vows? Like, bro, like, she used to give me her car. Like, when people were eating regular lunch in school, I was eating KFC every day. She was bringing me food. You feel me? Like, she purchased my first car. You feel me? I'm just saying.
He's putting in work.
I'm just saying. Like it's real. So
role reversal.
I'm talking you getting panties if she ain't there. And the thing about it, she was smart because she would fuck you when you wouldn't have no sperm left in you. Because I used to date 3 women at all times every time I dated. And in fact, she made sure I was empty before she went to work because she worked too. And
That's why Santa always say ho ho ho.
Yeah, I look,
Shit.
man. I pulled up to my main girl house, and you know my girl was like, give me that hammer, give me that, because she was nicknamed my thing the hammer. And
shit.
I pulled up limp to the
Size of
paint,
hammers.
bro. Sis, I can't call you bro. That one time I pulled up limp, bro. I was like, damn. She purposely
Let him roll with it.
Oh, yeah.
She purposely made sure
you.
I didn't have enough to do what I
show.
needed to do
Oh, yeah.
throughout the day.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, that's game. You feel
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Like,
I can't wait.
huh?
I can't wait
You can't wait till what? Till
till
what?
that shit happen
Tell
to
the
me.
victim.
Oh.
Till I find that victim.
Get you a young dude.
Shit, I don't need a young dude.
Yeah, get you.
I'm gonna fuck the sperm out of him.
Ouch.
It will
If you a
be,
dude about 21,
It will-
22, 25, I
there
bet
will
you.
be none left. I don't want no erectile dysfunctional motherfucker. Keep it moving. No,
Hell
Make sure
no.
he smash one out before he come over.
You don't want no old
That
head. Is
first
what
one
you're
to trick
saying.
you. Oh,
Say the first one to trick you.
He said he gonna fly down.
Old head been wanting Claudine since the beginning. He started
Yeah.
coming to the show since she
I
got
don't
back.
want no limp dicks. I don't. No.
He said this man got a story to tell. Let him
Let him
roll. 5:30. You're gonna have to come back next week. We might go ahead and let Dave spit out. But David does have a segment that we about to pull into.
It's gonna
And
be-
that segment.
It's gonna be
Well,
short. I ain't gonna,
Huh?
I feel like we passed the time. I ain't gonna go long, but yeah,
Oh no,
I can
you're
do my
okay.
segment.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
gonna do segments. Yeah, our segments don't stop. Hello. This week's segment is going to be brought to you by none other than comedian David Emmanuel, aka Mr. Unity Over Beliefs, or none other than the new rapper at 40. What is it?
48.
At 48. Give it up to none other than Raoub with his segment Health Hacks.
I think we all need to do that.
Yeah,
That's gonna be my sign.
Health Hacks.
You gotta move your head too, Leroy. Hack 'em.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Hey, listen, man. My health hack for the day is to get you a health buddy. Get you a health buddy. Hopefully, it ain't a female, beautiful, melanated female that you thirsty for and your tongue dripping when you need to dry your mouth. Okay.
Let that tongue
Get you
drip.
somebody that you strictly focusing on health with, like my buddy Jermain, that got game on the alkaline game. If we can have another show and that Zoom and y'all let him screen share, I promise you, you will want to be eating alkaline the rest of your life. Alkaline life is litty. That's what I represent, and I appreciate my brother Jermaine coming on here. Get with that person that look malnutrition, that you feel like I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to know nothing about you, because that person has made human sacrifices. When you make human
Or a
sacrifices,
crackhead.
right? I ain't gonna say. Make sure their eyes are white. If their eyes are yellow, you don't want to talk to them, okay? Because they got a different substance that they dealing with. Like,
Yo, I'm sorry, yo. Old head, my man said, yo, my pioneer gland.
what he said?
He said my pioneer.
close enough.
Yo.
Yeah. So get in with somebody, and I'm glad that Leroy allowed me to bring Jermaine onto the show. He said that has inspired him to even look further and possibly go on a journey. And that's what it's all about, building together. Because listen, we do not want to see you all taking prescription pills, being in line, going to these doctors, giving them money that you don't need to give them. That's something that can be corrected just by having the discipline to watch the ingredients that you put into your body. So it ain't like we want to carry this mantle, like we want to be talking about this, like we don't want to do it. If we could just live our life on our own and live our own life and not say nothing, we would do that. But it's painful to see what we see with our eyes. So we just share it. And please know we come in love. And we ain't trying to get you to make no changes. We trying to get you to evaluate the information for a little time and use your logic. That's all we trying to do. And that's my health hack for the day. Get you a health buddy.
All right.
Thank you.
So
Signal
this-
27.
Right. We're going to have to start getting sponsors for our segments. So if you know somebody who I'm going to start putting out a flyer for our future sponsorships. So moving on. Next segment of this evening is going to be the segment that everybody loves because it brings light to our comedy side. You give it up for the Fabler. Hello.
Yes,
I got it right.
Yes,
Didn't
sir.
I get it right?
appreciate that.
And this week he's going to be bringing us This Week in Comedy.
Yes. Before I do that, I want to say one thing. Happy birthday to all the Tauruses. My brother in comedy over there, David Emmanuel.
Tauruses.
And your grandbabies.
The shitters.
Appreciate that. But did you hear Leroy said, Joe?
Yeah, he finally said it right. I appreciate
No,
it.
the Taurus is when he said behind.
No, I ain't listening to him after that. He said,
I didn't say Ed.
I appreciate that. This motherfucker right here. All right, I'm going to have to back this up a week because I didn't say it last week, but I want to give a happy birthday to Cedric Kyles, a.k.a. Cedric the Entertainer, who was born on April 24th, 1964. That's all I'm going to say for Sid. We know he was a king of comedy, so we know his resume on Steve Harvey show. So we just going to let him go ahead and celebrate his birthday today.
Well, happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Sid.
Sid.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you stop rubbing your belly when other comics are coming through and you don't want to talk to them.
Damn.
That's what I didn't say that. That's what what was his name? Light skinned guy.
Don't say D-Ray.
D-Ray, yeah. D-Ray said it. D-Ray said it, yeah. So nonetheless,
Yeah, he called Ed Big Yellow.
he called Ed Big Yellow. They called
Old
him
Rod
Mellow
taking
Yellow.
shots at everybody. When you bring him on Zoom, Old Rod, I'm gonna get your ass, bro. Yeah.
What's next week?
We'll
Next
make,
week
make
is
sure you ready.
next week. We don't have anybody.
I ain't pulling back.
That's not Mother's Day, is it?
Like
Mother's Day is the
week
9th.
after. Okay.
Is it the 9th?
That's next week.
That's next
It's
week,
next
right?
week. Yeah.
So that's what's next Sunday.
Yeah, we're not having a show, are we?
I wish my calendar would come up. Come up,
A
calendar.
vegetarian.
Oh, that is next Sunday. That is the 9th. So yeah, there will be no show next week because we're going to be celebrating Mother's Day. So to each his own. For all of the mothers out there and the motherfuckers, thank you. Oh, ahead already on my. We on the same frame. Oh, ahead. To all of my mothers that are out there, I want to come in and congratulate you all on another year. Continue to be good mothers and watch your kids because they out there snatching, and just be watchful. The fathers out there who don't have mothers in their lives or who don't have their kids' mothers in their lives, be exceptional mothers to those kids when need be. Sometimes a father has to be a mama when need be. All right?
I'll be your mama.
I don't know how
I
to
need
say
to change.
I don't either.
Hey, next show, I'm sitting next to Dave. I don't feel safe over here.
Yo, that just...
What Will Smith said,
I don't know.
he felt her hand on his knee.
And then there was an entanglement. There's about to be an entanglement over there. I don't know.
Profession.
Hey, she
I'm just
right.
kidding.
I don't know, but the way you said it, though, that was just way too sexy. Is anybody let go? And look at old head already. Old head said, damn. Old head over there. Stop doing that to yourself, man. You know?
All right.
All right, y'all. So I want to thank you all for tuning into the Signal 27 show. We appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. I want you all to remember next week there is no show. And go make sure that you follow our special guest that's in the house today, Miss Jarrell, comedian Jarrell. And also our special guest, Jermain Sumlin, who was giving us some insight on health. I want to thank Dave for that contact. We appreciate you. And just remember that we do go live every Sunday, except for special holidays, because we are the city's #1 live comedy podcast. Who are we? We are Signal 27. And thank you all for tuning in. Y'all have yourself a good evening. Bye, bitches.
Damn.
At least they ain't funky.
You said bye, bitches.
Yo, bro.
Hey, I've been drinking this water.